Hey, how are you? Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the event. And if you're here, if you can make your way to the main stage, if you can make your way to the main stage, that would be awesome. If you can make your way to the main stage. Yes, if you can make your way to the main stage, that would be great. and why not go ahead and um type in the chat your information so we could know that you're here. If you could type in the chat your information so that we you can know that we're here. I see I might have to do some information some things with the registration because it looks like the registration is showing closed and the people are trying to get into the event. So let me look here and see what I can do about that. Um, Let me edit this so that people can get in and ticket availability should be open. Save this. And let's see if that helps and see if people can get in. All right, so yes, so I changed it to open. Well, it's still showing closed. So let's see what's going on here. Type in the chat and let me know if you are having problems, registering for the event or joining the event. Um, I think that you just have to. Okay, so I think that you just have to, you don't have to register. You could just click on the join event button. So if anybody, Manisha, if you're there and anybody is um, trying to log into the event and they're having problems, you could just tell them to click join the event. So they don't have to register. They could just click join the event and it shouldn't be a problem at all. So, greetings and hello, and welcome everyone. I hope you're having a good time. We're going to get started in a few minutes and just, give people time to get in. And yeah, it's still saying that registrations are closed. So, Manisha, if you're on, if you could log into the event. Hello, Renee. Hello, Leona. Hello, Fran. Hi, you didn't have any issues with getting in? Okay, but I see some people are having issues with getting in because it's saying that the ticket sales are closed. So maybe I'm trying to see if I could open up another ticket, but it's saying that it's closed, but hopefully I mean I have it as set as open, so I'm not sure why it's showing as closed, but some people are having a hard time getting in. So, so hopefully folks will be able to get in. Well, welcome everyone. Welcome, Keith. Hi, welcome. I'm so excited that everybody is able to join the event. I hope that you get an opportunity definitely to go to our expo booths. We have some amazing vendors here tonight. We have Keith and Kevin Jones. They have an amazing booth tonight that's really outlining their cryptocurrency business. We also have some folks here. Um, okay, if they join the event, they will log into Hopin and can access the event there. All right. Thanks, Fran. Thanks for that information. Because I know that some people are saying that they're having issues with logging into the event. So, Yeah, so hopefully everybody will get an opportunity to get in. So once you get into the event, let me tell you guys what's going to be happening tonight because it's going to be a fabulous night. It always is an amazing night. What's going to be happening is tonight I'm going to be talking to you guys about lead magnets. And I know that last time we had our live virtual speed networking event, it was amazing. And I gave you guys some techniques on really how to attract leads into your business. And it was amazing because the conversation, took a turn for the great. I won't say it took a turn for the worse. It took a turn for the great. And basically, what we were able to do is we were able to just talk about and discuss a whole bunch of lead magnet ideas that a lot of people were just kind of sitting on, and they just, they were sitting on it and didn't realize they had all of these things in their back pocket. Because I know that as entrepreneurs, many of us are interested in generating leads for our business, and that's one of the ways that you can grow. I can tell you that after being in business for about 10 years now, one of the things that I can say for sure is that if I had it to do all over again, one of the things that I would definitely do is I would always be list building. I mean, you've heard people say, before, that you want to, grow your business and build your list on a regular basis. And, one of the things that I would definitely do is just, I would work on building my list like every single day. Because at the end of the day, that is the one thing that will guarantee you success over time. Because believe it or not, generating leads allow you to send emails. And once you send an email to your list, that's almost like having an ATM machine in your back pocket that you can email almost at any time and, generate sales, believe it or not. So having a lead list. Yeah, not sure where you're seeing the people who can't get in, but it's no longer closed. All right. Thanks, Mynisha. I got a text from Julia. Julia says she couldn't get in because it said registrations were closed. But hi, Taisha. Hi, Jeanette. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the event. But like I was saying, really generating leads is everything. And you want to have several good lead magnets, but at the end of the day, you really want to have one really, really, really good lead magnet. And if you don't have one, let me give you some suggestions on how you can really begin to build one for your business. First and foremost, I'd love, love, love for you to be able to follow along with me and really get an opportunity to get this free download as a resource. And I'm going to give you a link that you can use to download um, 33 lead magnet ideas. Okay. So this is a free resource. Okay. 33 lead magnet ideas. I'm going to drop it into the chat. And you guys can go here and download the free resource because this is what I'm going to be going over with you guys tonight. Okay, it's 33 high value lead magnet ideas. Now, some people might be saying, Tony, what is a lead magnet? What is that anyway? Well, a lead magnet basically, guys, is a freebie. It's a freemium. It's something that you're going to give away to someone that either comes to your website or they can go to your social media pages, and it's something that you can give away in exchange for a name and an email address and even a phone number if that's what you choose. That's what a lead magnet is. And you need to have one for your business. And basically, what that's going to do is help you build an email list. Now, why is having an email list so important? It's important because it actually builds the know, like, and trust factor, right? And that's what everybody wants to do, build that know, like, and trust factor. And that's important because when people begin to know you, like you, and trust you, then they will spend money with you. And that's important because we're all in business to make money, right? Right. So everybody say right. Type right in the chat. So make sure you download your resource and follow along with me because I'm about to give you some ideas with regards to what are some really good lead magnets that you can create for your business. And believe it or not, they're not very hard to do. And they're not hard to create. They're not hard for you to create landing pages or lead capture pages because you can use tools like leadpages.com, and that's very easy for you to put together. That's what I use for this particular lead magnet, but let's talk about it. All right, so one of the things that you can do and give away to your ideal customer or clients is checklists. A lot of people love to have a checklist where they can just check off items, So if you're in, let's say, network marketing, you might want to do a checklist on, the fastest way to recruit 20 new people into your business. Here's a 10 tip checklist on getting your next 10 recruits, something like that. Or if you're in a coaching business, depending upon which type of coaching you're in, you can create a checklist on, the fastest way to get leads on Instagram. You can do a checklist on that, or you can do a checklist on 10 items that you must have on your website, or a website checklist to, creating websites that convert. The top 5 things you need to create a website that converts. So people love checklists, and they love checklists because they're easy to consume. It's fast. It's something that people can implement right away, and it's usually easy to understand. Another lead magnet idea that's really good is cheat sheets. People love a good cheat sheet. It's almost like giving people cliff notes, and they really love that. People love a good shortcut. So think about in your business what type of cheat sheet you could create for your business. Like if your Leona is here and she's a career coach, and I'm thinking about, the a cheat sheet for, acing an interview. You know what I mean? So something like that would be really awesome. Another tip that you can, or another idea that you can use for lead magnets are weekly tips. Weekly tips are great, and it really helps to position you as an industry expert and a thought leader. And when you're putting really good content out there on a weekly basis, people love that. And it definitely builds authority because in this day and age, authority and influence is everything. And, if you ask people to sign up for your weekly tips, so like I know that Keith and Kevin, they're here and they are, in the business of cryptocurrency. So they may create a newsletter on weekly tips on cryptocurrencies, cryptocurrencies that, you should invest in right now. Get our weekly tips, and they can create, a newsletter on cryptocurrency, just giving people, the latest tips and tricks that they can use to really grow passive income using crypto as a, additional stream of income. That's awesome. Another thing that's great is case studies. Case studies are amazing. In my opinion, when I think about case studies, it almost reminds me of um, success stories, like weight loss stories. So when you do case studies, people love to dive in and see what's going on. They love that behind the scenes aspect of case studies. So a good case study is good. People love to to exchange their names and email addresses for a good case study. And, if you're in a professional business, also white papers. White papers are good because they're usually very meaty, and they provide a lot of facts and data about an industry or a topic. So a good white paper is also something, awesome, that, could be used as a freemium. Resource guides are great. People love that. People also love worksheets. They love to be able to utilize a worksheet to get some quick wins right away. So those are always great. Now, master classes are awesome too. A good master class is something that, it's not just something that you could give away as a lead magnet. It's something that you can even host, almost like a webinar. And then once you have the master class recorded, you could put it behind a gate. And what I mean by put it behind a gate is you can ask people to enter their name and email address to view the replay of the masterclass. So that's something that's really good and awesome. Challenges are also extremely good. A lot of people are putting together 5-day challenges, which are great. And when I think about the people that we have here, some of the things that I can think about is, so like for Keith and Kevin, let me continue to pick on them with their cryptocurrency. And I love cryptos. So one of the things that they can do is they could put together, a 5-day challenge for cryptocurrencies. In 5 days, we'll teach you how to get started in cryptocurrency and make your, conduct your first trade or make your first $100 or something like that, and just teach people how to do micro trading. Or I know that they have the bots that do the trading for them, where they can kind of just set it and forget it. So that's something that would be really good as well. And, when you're in like health and wellness or weight loss, you can create like 5-day weight loss challenges, lose 5 pounds in 5 days. And then at the end of the challenge, you can introduce people to your products or your business if it's network marketing. So that's something that could be really awesome as well. So let me ask you guys. Leona says she's creating a cheat sheet. Janae says that this is what she has to say. I have the worst trouble creating lead magnets. So Janae, why don't you tell us exactly what troubles you're having, and we can definitely help you. And Leona says that she's creating some cheat sheets right now. That's awesome. So I like to hear that, and I can't wait to see your cheat sheets that you create, Leona. So let's see what else everyone is saying. Make sure you download, right, the lead magnet guide, and this is the link for you to download it. So make sure that you guys do that so you can, have that available for you as well. And Keith and Kevin said, yes, they agree. Awesome. So if you guys, so you're putting together a lead magnet, Janae, tell us a little bit about your business so I can, maybe give you some suggestions. So type into the chat a little bit about your business and let me give you some suggestions with regards to what type of lead magnet you could put together. Okay. Now, before I go any further into the guide, I want to let you guys know that I'm actually going to be putting together a new course. It's going to be really, really good. It's called Lucrative Leads. And I would love for you to definitely, sign up for the wait list for this, because it's going to be launching in April. So I have some time. But if you're interested in really learning how to generate leads, you're definitely going to want to be a part of this course. It's going to be amazing, and we're going to definitely help you generate some leads for your business. So, Janae, why don't you tell us a little bit more about your business, and I'll help you with getting your lead magnet together. All right. So, we talked about challenges. A good guide would be great as well. A guide doesn't have to be more than maybe 5 pages long, if that long. You can create a guide, and a guide could be maybe 7 pages. And what I love about guides is that you don't always have to create the guide yourself. So, depending upon the business that you're in, you can actually purchase a guide and get the master resale rights, or the master rights of the guide, meaning that if you don't know this, and this is a really, really big gem, and this is for you, Janae, because you said you're having trouble with creating your own lead magnets. If you're having trouble creating a lead magnet, you can buy one. You can buy a guide or an ebook and give it away. And when you buy it and you get master resale rights or master rights of the guide or the ebook, what you have the ability to do is change the cover, put your name on the title. You can change all the information on the inside, and then it's yours. And you can buy these guides and these ebooks at, let me give you a website. It's called PLR, and I think it's called private label rights, right? And this is all you have to do is Google this. Google private label rights. In other words, it's also called PLR. And let me see what the URL. I think it's like there's like plr.me or something like that, or the PLR store. Yeah, plr.me is a really good one. Yeah, this is a really good one. And I'm going to put this one in the chat for you guys as well. So this is the URL, plr.me. So if you don't want to take the time to create a guide, a checklist, a workbook, a ebook, if you don't want to take the time to create it yourself, then you could go to plr.me and purchase something that's in your niche. And then you could change the cover. You could go to fiverr.com and get somebody to change the cover, or you could go to canva.com and change the cover yourself. And you can utilize that. And if it doesn't quite sound like you, then because you have master resale rights or master rights on the product, then you can just change it around and make it sound like you. And that way you don't have to spend so much time and energy creating it yourself. You can go to this website and find a good piece of content, and it can become your lead magnet, and you can begin to use that for someone to actually give you their name and email address in exchange for this information. Now, many of you will say, first and foremost, before I go any further, was that good for you? Was that good information? If that was good information for you, just say yes, because I know that a lot of people struggle with putting together lead magnets. If you don't want to struggle and spend so much time doing that, you can actually go ahead and buy it. Save yourself a headache and buy it. Now, here's the other thing. Manisha said yes. Renee said yes. Awesome. Thank you guys for that. Now, here is the other bit of information that's really important for you, that like truly will help you out a lot. You do not have to spend money on getting leads if you utilize social media. Now, let me give you a hack, and this is a good one. All you have to do is once you go to the PLR store and you find a good piece of content, you can write on your social media pages, hey guys, I just created this new tool that will help you ace your next interview. That's for Leona. Or you could say, hey guys, I just created a new tool that'll help you learn cryptocurrency, right? You can say that, and you can say, who wants to get it for free, right? And then just put a little down pointing arrow emoji so that they can drop some comments in the comments section. They can say me, 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 and then all you have to do is respond to them with the link so that they can give you your name and your email address, their email address, and then you can give them the link so they can, get whatever guide or whatever it is you put together as your lead magnet. So that isn't that pretty cool? And let me tell you, you can use the PLR store and find, things to give away, and you could give away something every week. And you can just be building your list. And I'm telling you, doing that on social media, believe it or not, you could post it in groups, you could post it on your page, and you will actually find yourself generating like 5 to 10 leads a day. 5 to 10 leads a day at no cost to you. Can you imagine not having to run an ad, not having to worry about spending money to generate leads, but because you have these nice lead magnets that you can say, hey guys, I have this free tool that'll help you grow your hair, right, Renee? Who wants it? And everybody's like, me, I want it, I want it. And then you just put the link in the comments, reply to their comments, and their tools right out there that allows you to really comment automatically. You don't even have to, worry about commenting to everybody if you don't want to. But this is also something that could be outsourced to like maybe your grandkids or your, niece or nephew, or, that student that you're mentoring in college or high school. And you can outsource that stuff and have them reply to them. I can tell you how many times I've had my daughter sit down here, when I've had posts that have gone viral. And I said, okay, all of these people, 200 people commented on this post. I'm having an event. I want you to sit here and invite every single person to this event. And they go right into the comments and start replying to people and letting them know I'm having an event. So these are the things that you have to do that don't cost you a thing, but can help you generate leads for your business. Just let people know, hey, I created a new tool. Who wants it? And then, hey, comment below, and you'll be surprised how this can grow your business. And then if you're on a site like Instagram where you can't put links and you have to put everything in the bio, all you have to do is set up your link tree, right? Your link tree. Y'all know about link tree, right? Or your Insta links, whatever. And then you have one URL, and with your link tree, you can have a listing of all of your freemiums that you want to give away. And then just tell people, click on the link in the bio, right? And they can click on the link in the bio and get your freebie. But you can definitely do the exact same thing on Instagram. You could do it on TikTok. You could do it on Facebook, and you don't have to pay a thing. You could just post and let people know that you have these tools available for free. So once again, what I'm going to do is I am going to post this up so you guys know that Lucrative Leads is coming out in April. Not anytime soon, but in April. April will be here before you know it. And you can sign up for the wait list for that. And if you haven't already gotten your lead magnet that we're going over right now, which is 33 lead magnet ideas, this free guide, you want to make sure that you type in that link and that you get your free lead magnet. And basically, I have a ton of things listed here. I have 33 ideas. Some of them include, you can offer people who subscribe to your list access to a private Facebook group. Now, imagine if you have a Facebook group where all you're doing is dedicating it to like growing your hair or career coaching or, cryptocurrency, you can, ask people to get access to the private Facebook group to give you their name and email address. I mean, and now Facebook has it so that you can set up a Facebook group and you can set up questions. And before anybody gets in, you can ask them for their name, for their email address. So basically, if they don't give you their email address, you don't have to let them in. So a private Facebook group is good too. Private podcast episodes. Some people have done Facebook Lives. You could repurpose a lot of your Facebook Lives if you ever did a Facebook Live series. So basically, one night you talked about one thing, another night you talked about another thing, and another night you talked about something else, but they're all in the same theme, so like you can have, one night you may talk about, what types of shampoos to use for your hair, right, Renee? The next night you can talk about what types of conditioners. The third night you can talk about protective styles. You can have a whole series. But then if you do it live, you could pull it down off of Facebook because you can download all of your videos from Facebook. And then you can put it in a series, right? Maybe a 5-day series, or put it in a podcast that's private that you only give people access to if they give you their name and email address. So free reports, tutorials on how to use the software, templates are good. Even email courses are good. Quizzes are amazing. Quizzes, you can grow your list really big with quizzes. Just asking people, are you ready to XYZ? Are you ready to grow long, luxurious hair? That's amazing. So definitely download the freebie and go through all of these different ideas. And I promise you that you will find something that will work for you. But remember that when it comes down to lead magnet creation, you want to use this formula that I like to call CBS. And basically, the C stands for the 3 C's, which is connect. You want to make sure that your lead magnet connects with an existing offer or one that's to come. So for example, right, I have 33 lead magnet ideas and I'm going to be creating a course called Lucrative Leads. So you see how that correlates? So you want to make sure that it connects to an existing offer or one that's to come. The second C is easy to consume, right? You don't want to overload people. And the third C is a clear title, something that people see, they see it and they know right away what it is. And then B, your lead magnet should act as a bridge to help people get from where they are to where they want to be. So make sure that, once people consume the lead magnet, that they feel like, what? This is good. This is good information and good content. I know where I need to go now, and I'm in a different place. I'm in a different space. So that's what you want to do. You want to elevate them a little bit higher, right? So that's the B. And the S is that your lead magnet should provide at least one major solution to an existing problem that your ideal customers could be consuming. All right. One major solution to an existing problem that your ideal customers may be experiencing. So, that's it. Definitely make sure that you guys download the 33 lead magnet ideas because it will definitely help you. And, by now you probably see the little blue light on the left side of the screen that is lit up now, that has the 2 hands shaking, that's telling you that now is the time that you can begin to network with each other. So this is a time when I want to invite you to network and go into the networking rooms one-on-one. And basically, you guys know how it works. And it's real simple and straightforward. All you have to do is click the button and the button is going to randomly put you in rooms and you'll be able to go in the rooms and introduce each other. You have a few minutes to exchange, information, talk about your business, give the other person the opportunity to talk about their business. And, you guys can exchange information. So, one of the most important things that you can do when you're networking in the Hopin platform is update your profile. So you want to make sure your profile is up to date so that you can hit the connect button and exchange each other's information. And the cool part about when you do that, when you're networking and hopping, is the fact that you don't have to worry about writing down people's information, because every time you log into the Hopin platform, it's actually going to have that person's information stored. So you don't have to worry about going look for it. You don't have to worry about pieces of paper or anything like that. It'll be right there. Okay. So it'll be right there for you. Also, while you're networking, thanks, Manisha, make sure to, take a couple of screenshots. Take a couple of screenshots and send it to us so that we can, use it for our next promotion, for our next networking events, right? And you can send it to Tony Coleman Brown. So let me show you. It's Tony Coleman Brown at gmail.com. And the other thing that I want you to know is that if you're having technical difficulties, because it happens, the best thing that you can do is log out and log back in. It's just like with a computer, when the computers are messing up, you know how you have to just turn it off and turn it back on? Well, if you start, like spooling, and if you start having problems with the networking, just log out and log back in. All right. And basically, later on tonight, what we're going to do is Manisha is going to close out the event later on tonight. So we're really excited about that. And we want you to remember that while we are networking, you also still have the opportunity to stop by the expo booths, right? So stop by the expo booths and chat with the business owners in the expo booths, but definitely chat with each other one-to-one, because the one-to-one networking is what makes this the most fun. This is what everybody loves. This is what everybody enjoys. And so definitely you want to make sure that you do that and enjoy your networking. You don't have to stay with me on the main stage, because what I'm going to do is probably, put up a banner or something here, because you don't have to remain here. Um, and enjoy the networking for tonight. I'm about to start networking with you guys as well. So I'm really excited. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. And thank you to all of our vendors. Thank you to all of our guests. And make these connections, because this is what pays the bills when you make these connections. All right, everybody? Amazing, amazing.
Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. This speed networking is so much fun. I love it. I love it. I love it. I hope you all have had a wonderful time connecting with others. I believe some of you are still in there connecting. If you are, that is great. You also want to stop by the expo and get in your last minute views of the information, the vendor's website. Check that out, the vendor's promotional videos. Take a listen for a minute and hear what they have to say. You definitely want to hear more about the investment piece. Making multiple streams of income is important. So you want to make sure that you check out Keith Jones' booth. You also want to check out the lovely jewelry by Tasha's Boutique. And you also want to learn how how to write a book and publish a book. Okay, so you definitely want to go in and peruse the booths. This has been an amazing experience. Let me just hear from you in the chat and let me know, how was the speed networking for you? What's one nugget that you learned from Tony Coleman Brown this evening about lead magnets? Put it in the chat. Let me hear from you guys. She always gives such great information and resources, sending us to different applications, programs to assist us in building our businesses and improving our services. So you definitely, hi Leona, it was wonderful seeing you and talking with you. Definitely look forward to connecting. Yes, I have made some wonderful connections as well. Spoke to a couple of people that I believe can help me to um, further my business and and level up as I embark on streamlining not only my services but my brand. Okay, so I look forward to doing that. I hope you did hit connect while you were in the networking so that you can connect with uh, the fellow business owners and entrepreneurs afterwards. And we should be great. So I'm also going to put in the chat reminders to go to the Network for Women in Business so that you can sign up for the 7 day for $7 challenge. Okay, putting that in the chat. You also want to not miss out on the next speed networking event, which will be on March 24th. Same time, same place, same bat channel, right? So you want to use this link to go ahead and grab this link so that you can register. And not only register yourself, but invite a friend. Email the link out and say, hey, you do not want to miss this opportunity to share about your business, to learn some great information just about being an entrepreneur, a successful and profitable entrepreneur, right? And to network with other business minded individuals, other prosperous entrepreneurs. It's so valuable. and it's free. I mean, who wants to pass up a free opportunity to get your business out there, to promote it, and to connect with other like-minded individuals, right? We have to get out of our boxes in order to expand our territory, right? And to grow. Leona says, I had such great conversations. I forgot about taking pictures. So did I. Who remembered? I remembered the last event, but who remembered to take a photo? If you didn't, that's okay. Definitely want to do that at the next one. All right. So, again, click on the link for Network for Women in Business to sign up for the 7-day business training for just $7. Okay. So if you are not a part of the Network for Women in Business, this will be an introduction to what all you can get if you decide to join. But even in this 7 days will help you to propel your business forward. All right. So you definitely want to sign up for that. Register for the next event in March and share the link. Also, if you want to feature your business in the expo at the next event, if you are not a member of the Network for Women in Business, you can sign up to become a vendor, register to become a vendor at our next event. And here is the link for that. Okay. Grab that link. Also, in addition to this free event, you were also given a freebie. Okay. The free guide to lead magnet ideas. Come on. You don't want to pass that up, right? So go on ahead, grab that link, okay? And get your free guide. All right? 33 ideas for a lead magnet. You're bound to profit. Okay? You most definitely will profit. Last, certainly not least, if you really want to become a lead magnet expert, right? Always generating income. You want to get on the wait list for Tony's new program coming up in April. Lucrative leads, all right? You want, if you're going to do leads, if you're going to create lead magnets, you want to be lucrative with it, okay? So get on that wait list. Get on that wait list. You won't regret it. I can't wait to look through the lead magnet ideas guide. That's right, Leona. Same here. Same here. So anyone else want to chime in and tell us what great nugget you take away you're taking away from tonight's training, and just let us know about your experience with the network, the speed networking. Was it a benefit? Did you make some great connections? Let us know in the chat. Let us hear from you. Let us hear from you. And not only did I learn from the amazing Tony Coleman Brown tonight, but I also learned from those who I connected with in speed networking, like Fran, right? Fran schooled me on having the right kind of website in our 3-minute segment, which I extended. How many of you extended your time in the one-on-one networking? That 3 minutes is not long enough, right? It is not long enough, but it wouldn't be called speed networking if it was longer than that. Uh, Sean, one nugget that you're taking away from this event is that sometimes God will put you in alignment with strangers who He has called to help you soar to the next level. Come on here with my same last name. Are we cousins? Yes, that is so true. He will definitely put you in alignment. And that's what I like about this event. It gets us out of our, what I learned in network marketing, warm market. It gets us out of our hot and warm market and into the cold market, which then can become that warm market and help us expand our borders and help us to get ourselves out to a broader audience. So definitely, when we just take that step and leap out, right? Take that step and leap out. Do something new, do something different. If you want new results, do something different. Okay? I'm making up a new slogan. Yes, we can be cousins. um yeah, so that was a great nugget. Great nugget. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Anyone else? Are you guys still networking? Are you still in the networking room? Are you in the expo? Right? Let's see. I see people chatting and connecting in the expo with the vendors. That is great. That is great. The collaborative experience is an experience you want to have. Get your book out there. Become that author. That will lead to speaking engagements. It will lead to merch creation, which adds more income. Okay. So you definitely, if you have not done so already, you may want to consider a book. Uh, I am a new author, and I told someone in a networking about me. I don't know if I can continue saying that because my book is a year old now, a little over a year old now. So I don't know if I'm still a new author, but I published my first book in 2020, December 2020. So this past December was a year. And I never thought I would become an author. And here I am today, a published author. And it was a coach I was working with who said to me, the good thing about writing a book is to one, it'll help you to launch your ministry or your business. Second, you're giving people a tool to take with them after they've heard you speak. Because if they attend your event and hear you speak for like maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and they spend that time with you, after they leave your presence or leave your workshop or leave your seminar or leave your event, all they have is what they heard and maybe, hopefully, some notes. But to actually have a resource that they can take away from that event with them will help them to keep learning from you, help them to retain what you've taught them in that short period of time. And that impact that you've had on that person in that short period of time will be long lasting. So definitely check out the collaborative experience. And as we go out as business people and entrepreneurs, we always want to look the part. We always want to look well. So you definitely want to stop by Tasha's Boutique and get yourself some paparazzi pieces. Okay. Because then paparazzi will want to take your photos when you're out and about. All right. So you definitely, in these last few minutes of this event that we have tonight. I hope you all are availing yourselves to that information. Um, Again, anyone else pop into the room, let us know one nugget you could take away from tonight's experience, whether it's from Tony's training or from your speed networking interaction. Put it in the chat and scroll up, and I hope you can see it. Yeah, you should be able to still see it. Yes. Scroll up if you're just coming back into the stage area, the chat section, and do not forget to click on the website for Network for Women in Business to sign up for the 7 for 7 challenge. 7 days for $7. You don't want to pass that deal up. You also want to register for the next speed networking event, March 24th. The link is there in the chat. Grab it, register, share it with friends and family so that they too can benefit from this experience. Okay? Also, grab your free guide to 33 lead magnet ideas. Okay? And sign up, add yourself on the wait list for the Lucrative Leads program, workshop, uh, masterclass program that will be coming up in May that Tony will facilitate. Okay. So for those who have to leave, thank you again for joining us at the Network for Women in Business live virtual speed networking and training event. This was another success. We plan to host these monthly, so you always have another opportunity to come back and learn and connect and expand, right? And you have an opportunity to help others to get in on it. Okay? So you definitely want to look out for our monthly events. Um, Again, the next one is March 24th. The link is in the chat for you to register. Renee, one nugget was stay on course and never give up. Yes. Stay on course, never give up. Most people you see who are successful now are not overnight successes. They seem like it, but they've been working for years, planting, sowing seeds, and now they are harvesting uh, their hard work. So definitely stay on course, never give up. It will pay off. You will prosper. Anyone else want to put something in the chat? Let us know. How has your networking experience been? Were you able to connect with a lot of like minded individuals? As I mentioned earlier, I learned from my connections. Thank you for chiming in. And don't forget to connect with the vendors in the expo before you leave. See some interaction here in the expo. Wonderful, Leona. We look forward to seeing you in the room in March. Have a wonderful evening. Okay, all we have 5 minutes left. Any last minute comments, questions, suggestions? Your feedback is helpful. And I don't know if you noticed the survey that popped up. If you could, definitely rate this experience. Popped up. If you could, definitely. All right. Actually, I said five. We actually have 1 minute left. So thank you all for joining us tonight. This has been an amazing experience as usual. On behalf of Tony Coleman Brown, we thank you for joining us. We thank you for participating. We thank you for being a vendor. We thank you for your input in the chat. We thank you for your networking and encouraging others in this space, sharing your own nuggets, and we wish you all the best in the coming week. May you have a successful week, a prosperous week, and may you continue to grow in your business and all of your entrepreneurial endeavors. Thank you all again. Have a good night. God bless.